Alright, this is for extra credit for ethics class. I'm Michael, and this is Destiny, and we're going to do the trolley case and the goat herd case. And for the trolley case, what it is there's two. It's a train going down the track, and one way is it's going to have a scenario on it. The other one's going to have someone else on it, and what you do is you have to pick between the two within a few seconds to make a decision. Our first scenario is going to be a brain surgeon on one and a cancer scientist on the other. What would you pick if you had to make a split decision?
The cancer scientist.
And why?
Because it has the possible outcome of curing brain cancer, so I don't have to have a brain surgeon.
Alright, I guess in my opinion, I'd have to disagree with that because a brain surgeon saves more lives, or he has at the time, and cancer research has kind of like it's like a throw in the air. You don't know if it's going to save lives or not. It's kind of like a chance. And I know brain surgeons will always save lives. So that's our first scenario. Our second scenario is going to be
Newborn.
a newborn child or 5 citizens at random on the track. Which one would you pick?
The newborn baby.
And why is that?
Because it has its whole life ahead of him and it didn't ask to be put on it, I guess. I don't know. It's so little, why wouldn't you keep the baby?
Okay. I guess I see it differently, as in I'd save the 5 citizens on the track because they could be, who knows, going to finish out their futures. One could be a scientist, one could be a police officer, and I guess I see it as the baby being not knowing anything.
Yeah, but the baby
right
could
now.
grow up to be the smartest person on the planet or the president.
What if those 5 though become that? What if one's already headed that direction?
Well, that's not part of the scenario.
I'm saying that's going to be that could be a scenario you could add to it though. You don't know that.
Well, my baby's gonna be the president of the United States.
Okay.
That's why I'm picking it.
All right, and then our third scenario is going to be parent-wise. This one's awful, but it's either going to be the mom or the dad on one.
I picked my mom because she provided for my whole life, and so that was easy for me. I didn't really have a dad in the picture, but what would you pick?
I'd probably just change it up a little bit, and I'd jump in the train myself. So my both parents survived. I have a little brother, and I'm 21, so I've lived up some of my young life. So he has some time to live up to. So I think he should have both his parents growing up. And then for the next case, the goat herd case, which is my all-time favorite. So that scenario it's based on The Lone Survivor, the movie, and it's based on a real scenario where some Navy SEALs were going to kill the Taliban leaders, or a few of them, and they were just scoping out an area, and they were hiding, and out of nowhere, 2 goat herders came up the hill, and it was like a grandpa and a son, or a dad and a son, and the decision was they ended up getting caught because they were hiding, and the goats ended up getting like goats ran into them and kind of blew their cover. So when they came out of the bushes, it startled the goat herders, and they didn't know what to do. And the situation was that they had to decide whether to kill the goat herders so they don't blow their cover, and so they can end up trying to survive on the mountain. And who knows what could happen? Like if they were to let him go, then it could cause hundreds of Taliban to come back up and kill them and possibly kill the rest of their brothers and everything. But yeah, the other situation is to let him go and have the possibility of alerting all the others to come up and them not being able to get away in time and die. Would you let the goat herders go away and try to see if you can escape before you get caught by the other Taliban that may come up? Or do you kill them right on the spot to finish out your mission so that no more Marines for America will die?
I wouldn't feel like that. I think I would let him go just because there's a child in that picture. I mean, you're the one that got caught, so technically it's kind of your fault. So if you let them go, you just kind of have to hope and trust that they don't go back and tell other people, but it's not like they meant to find you.
Okay. I guess that's the average view on that. I guess my view is to kill the goat herders, even though there is a child involved, but in the end it's going to save more lives just because of the fact that they can kill the goat herders, finish out their mission, and kill the bad Taliban people at the bottom, so that later on no more Marines die in the future. However, at the end of the movie, they end up letting him go, and then the Taliban come up and end up killing like 4 of the 5 Navy SEALs that are with them.
I feel like they could have just killed the older guy and let the kid go.
Well, in the movie, the son actually sprints down the hill faster than he goes to get the Taliban. But yeah, and it ends up killing all 5 of them, and it's like 16 or 17 Marines inside the helicopter that came to help.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. All right, well, that's it for our scenarios. I enjoyed the class, and thank you for the extra credit.
Bye.